up, people? My name is Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show, and I'm here with my pal,
Sully Sports,
and you are watching the Not a Football Show.
We love the Tico Fantasy Show.
What's going on, people? We are back. Week 1 is in the bag.
Week 1 is in the bag. Do you have a good week 1?
I had a great week 1.
I had a fucking awful week 1, man.
I didn't lose in a single league.
I lost in every league that I'm in with you.
Well, that sucks.
That's 2 leagues. I lost in all of those. I won in all my other ones, though.
I've never won in every league in my entire life. I'm feeling like this is a special year.
Yeah, it's all gonna crash and burn.
Yep, right after I trade all my players away for nothing. Yeah. But on today's episode, we are going to be talking about some of the biggest questions from week 1. I just bit my tongue.
That sucks.
Yeah, it kind of hurt. But we're going to be talking about some of the biggest questions from week 1 and seeing what our opinions are, seeing what your opinions are. And yeah, you want to start us off?
Sure. I'll start us off with the Sunday night game. When will Derrick Henry ever age?
Never.
Will it ever happen? I don't think it'll ever
Never.
happen.
He's bionic.
There's a real chance that he retires before the wheels fall off.
I don't think he will. I think he'll just keep running, man. I think he'll be like 50. I think they'll discover something in the next 10 years that will allow him to, play at a different level, this same level. And I think he's just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, Derrick Henry, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, average 9.4 carries. This is probably the best game a player will ever have and still get labeled as, like, losing the team the game because of his fumble.
Yep.
It really wasn't his fault. They were only up because of him.
Yeah.
So, Derrick Henry's only 3,500 yards away from being top 5 in rushing yards.
I'm surprised he's not a 1 yet.
That.
Yeah.
He's like in the 20s. Or actually, I don't know if that's true. He's like, actually, I think, yeah, he's in the 20s.
You just said he's right outside the top 5.
I say he's 3,500 yards away from top 5.
So he's not in the 10?
I don't think so.
If he's that far away from the top 5, I think he's close to 10. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but Derrick Henry, man, what a game from him. When's he gonna age? I guess never. I guess that's the correct answer.
Yeah. So basically, whenever somebody's like, "Oh, don't take Derrick Henry in fantasy,"
he's gonna age out. I said it.
He's
I said
31.
Yep, I said
he's 31. Yeah.
There'll be worse games to come though.
Derrick Henry's 18.
Oh wow. Okay.
11,592 yards. Number 5 is Adrian Peterson at almost 1,500.
Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, we love him.
We love him. I love this guy. But yeah, and I think he's actually gonna smash that and be top 5 within the next 2 years, especially at this rate that he's going
Hopefully. I think he's got 2 years left on his contract with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, he just signed an extension this year, so he'll retire there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I got a question for you about another running back.
Okay, guess.
Yeah, sure.
Dylan Sampson.
No, but God, fuck Dylan Sampson. Dylan Sampson messed me up this week. I got told a lot of people start your own Ford.
Oh shit.
Got people at my door with stakes. Not the good kind. Here's my question. Will Breece Hall continue to succeed despite his red zone deficiency, or was this day just a product of running to the opposite side of TJ Watt every single play?
I think it may be a little bit of both, but honestly, Braylon Allen looked like hot ass.
Braylon Allen looked so terrible.
So I think he'll be all right. The Jets' offense looked a lot better than I thought it was going to. Breece Hall, 19 attempts for 107 yards. It's pretty good.
He was so efficient. He looked beautiful.
A lot of the problem with Breece Hall last season is he was dealing with injuries, didn't really look good.
Yeah.
Like he looked slow, didn't look all that great, and looked like he's got it back.
This looked like rookie Breece Hall. Yeah. This looked like the Breece Hall that we all hoped Breece Hall that was going to be.
Yeah, and especially if the offense keeps performing at the level that it was, and Justin Fields keep playing at the level that he was. I think I'm in.
Yeah,
I think I'm in because I really liked Braylon. I thought he was going to be very good, and then hot ass.
I hate how he was playing hot ass. I wonder, like, going into next week, I wonder if we're going to see Breece Hall get more carries in the red zone.
I would like to see that. Because
Breece Hall got 1 carry. I can remember one singular carry. I watched that entire game from start to finish. I remember 1 singular carry that he got in the red zone, and he got stuffed.
Yeah. Honestly, the only person I would be a little more worried about is Isaiah Davis.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
He had 2 carries for 19 yards, 2 carries for 18 yards to Braylon Allen's 6 attempts for 9 yards.
Yeah, but I think I'm not as worried about Isaiah Davis just because I think it's very clear that he's the RB3 on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Breece Hall, I think he can continue to do it.
Do you know how many times Justin Fields ran the ball?
It was 11.
12.
Damn.
Close. 2 rushing touchdowns for Fields.
Yeah, man. He's going to steal some stuff from him, but they're going to run the ball so much that I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I'm in on Breece. I like it. Let's stay in that same game. Was a quarterback swap for the Jets and Steelers just perfect?
Yeah.
Was it a match made in heaven? We had
Yeah.
to talk about this. We were like, who are you more excited for, Aaron Rodgers or Justin Fields? Real answer was both.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers looked like old Aaron Rodgers, throwing 4 touchdowns. Justin Fields had a good connection with Garrett Wilson, was running the ball a lot. I mean, it was perfect. Perfect on all accounts.
Aaron Rodgers, New York wasn't the place for him. There's too much going on in New York. There's too many other things, too many outside factors going on in New York. Pittsburgh was the place. There's nothing going on there. There ain't jack shit except football.
Yeah, he needs to be like in a shithole to to succeed.
Yeah, that's what he's used to. That's what Green Bay was. That's what Pittsburgh is. They're football towns, and that's what he was doing there. He's playing football.
Yeah, he is. And Justin Fields, I mean, I said it when we last talked about it. He looked good when he played for Pittsburgh, and then they just benched him.
Yep.
And decided
For
to
Russell
put
Wilson.
Russell Wilson in. And he kind of picked up where he left off. Let's see. I have his stats right here.
Storming
Justin
outside.
Oh, God, that sucks.
Yeah.
Late cone. 16 for 22, 218 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 12 rush attempts, 48 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. Just a great day. Aaron Rodgers, 22 for 30, 244 yards, and 4 passing touchdowns, and he spread the ball all over the place.
Yeah, he was moving it all around. They don't really have they have DK Metcalf, and then outside of that, what do they got? Calvin Austin Calvin Austin I think is going to be a big waiver wire pickup this week. But then Jonnu Smith, Pat Freiermuth got involved. Who caught the touchdown?
Ben Skoranek.
Ben Skoranek from the
I didn't even know he was there.
Yep, from the grave. I thought he was still in the Texans. I mean, these guys are just nobodies, and they're making them work. So
yeah, I mean, historically, the big problem with the Steelers is they don't have a wide receiver too. But guess what? If you have a bunch of mid guys with a good quarterback,
it works. He can move the ball
it counts
around.
For it.
There was a little bit of a sack issue. He took quite a few sacks. I don't know how many. I think it was like 4.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? He's not going to be able to run around.
Yeah, he can't move. Yeah. But still, I think both of them are in a much better place now than they were before.
Sounds like they died.
They died and resurrected is the truth.
Yes, they did. What do you got?
I got another question for you, and my question is Keon Coleman the real deal? We know... I'm sorry. That question didn't come out. Wait. Is Keon Coleman the real deal? Or was it just a good week, and next week he's only gonna put up 6 points?
He's probably gonna only put up 6 points next week. 'Cause this is kind of like the story of last year. I mean, he would have a really good breakout game and then just fizzle out because Josh Allen's so good at running and spreading the ball around that I don't think really anybody there's gonna be super reliable. I mean, shit. You look, Khalil Shakir had 9 targets. Josh Palmer had 9 targets. There's other guys. Keon Coleman only had, he had 11 targets, a lot of targets, but only 2 more than those guys. So if it just goes a different direction this game. Also, Jair Alexander is just hot ass. This is like the 4th hot ass reference.
Jair Alexander was pretty hot ass.
So, he did get the red zone looks. He got the 2-point conversion attempt that they drew up all offseason.
The play they've been practicing all year in practice.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep him in my flex, though.
I disagree with you.
You disagree to keep him in your flex?
No. I disagree with you. I think Keon Coleman is not going to put up 6 points next week. I think Keon Coleman's going to keep doing this. What we saw from Keon Coleman last night is not what we saw from him last season. Mm-hmm. Keon Coleman looked like an elite wide receiver 1 out there. He looked like he could be that guy for the Bills. I've never seen him do that in the past.
No, absolutely not.
No.
But there was flashes of it before last season. I don't know. I just like Khalil Shakir too much to commit to that.
They do 2 different things. That's why I like what they like. I don't feel like Khalil Shakir is going to be the guy who you're going to see catching a lot of touchdowns. You're going to see him working in the slot, doing his thing, getting the little 5-yard, 6-yard, 7-yard passes, and that's okay. We need somebody to do that. But Keon Coleman's going to be the guy who Josh Allen's chucking it 15 yards down the field to and is catching it, and the guy who they're targeting in the end zone. I mean, there's so many opportunities for him to get 4 receptions and put up 50 yards and a touchdown.
Just wait for Josh Palmer to get more involved, man.
I don't believe in Josh Palmer.
What is he, like, top 5 in separation rate?
Is he?
Or I don't know if this season, but there's like all those nerd stats about him.
God, man, I hate Josh Palmer. Wait till Elijah Moore gets involved.
Oh, boy.
I think Keon Coleman's going to keep balling. I think he's a real deal.
All right. Speaking of keep balling, is Harold Fannin the tight end 1 in Cleveland? I got some numbers and I don't even know the answer to it. So David Njoku was out there for 84% of the snaps and ran 85% of the routes. That compared to Harold Fannin, who ran 65% of the routes, but he still got 9 targets. Njoku finished with 3 catches for 37 yards. I don't think Fannon's the tight end 1, but I think he might be the wide receiver 3.
I think they're going to start like they're going to do some more tight end 2 tight end sets.
They run a lot of 2 tight end sets. I think almost every single play they run is 2 tight end sets. So then you're kind of like, oh, so it's probably going to be flip-flop. Yeah, it's going to be David Njoku this week, Harold Fannin this week.
That's my
But
assumption.
then you see Harold Fannin take a wildcat snap and get a rushing attempt, and you start thinking, hey, is that going to be some shit around the goal line now?
He looks so weird. I think he's wearing like number 44, and he looks like a fullback low key. Like he doesn't look as big as the usual tight end.
No, I think he's like 6'3".
Yeah, he looks a little smaller.
He's
yeah,
an undersized tight end. That's what makes me think that he's more of the wide receiver 3 than the tight end 1 on the Browns.
I could get behind that. I don't know if he's ever going to be. Do you think he'll ever be like fantasy relevant? Like someone you're going to be like, hey, I want to throw for Harold Fannin in there?
He might be. He was fantasy relevant this week.
How many points?
He's going to be like one of the waiver wire darlings.
How many fantasy points did he have?
I don't know exactly. I think it was like 11.
Really?
He had not here.
Damn,
Let me tell you this.
I'm not up to date on my Harold Fannin stats.
Maybe I was more in tune with what was happening because I started David Njoku and he was pissing me off. So,
yeah, well, that'll do it.
Yeah, that would. Let me tell you Harold Fannin's exact stats.
That's crazy. I didn't realize he did that good. I mean, I knew Cedric Tillman had the touchdown and Jerry Jeudy had a pretty midday, but
Harold Fannin had 9 targets for 7 receptions and 63 yards.
I'm okay. Well, maybe shit. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Go Harold Fannin, I guess.
Bowling Green legend.
Shit. Okay. Well, fuck. Go get Harold Fannin. Damn, I didn't know that. My next question for you. It's gonna be one that people may have forgot about because it was so long ago.
Was it like Thursday?
Yep. Is Javonte Williams revived?
Dude, that guy's ass.
Javonte Williams? So it brings up another question. And the other question is Javonte Williams gonna keep scoring touchdowns?
Yeah, probably.
If Javonte Williams keeps scoring touchdowns, then he's gonna be great. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, he'll get like maybe max 10 points.
What do you mean max 10 points? He just put up 20.
He put up 20 points?
Yeah, he put up 20. He had 2 touchdowns.
Oh, he did have 2 touchdowns. I'm tripping, yeah.
He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I think he was very inefficient on the ground. I think it was like 3.5 yards.
That's the thing, because like if the touchdown isn't there, then who is he? You know?
Yeah, exactly. He's nobody. He's 5 points a week if he doesn't put up the touchdowns. But if you think he's going to keep scoring touchdowns in a Cowboys offense that is usually a pretty high-scoring offense typically, with a defense that, you know, is a little, we don't really know. They can't get to the quarterback with no Micah Parsons.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm in. Why not? Yeah, sure, I'm in.
I mean, shit. It's like
what else are you gonna? You gonna start Miles Sanders?
Exactly. Like what they don't really have anything else. Jadon Blue is a healthy scratch. And Miles Sanders is Miles Sanders. He fumbled. He's not gonna, you know, he's gonna be in and out. Whatever. We don't really care about him. Javonte Williams is the clear guy there until he gets hurt or something happens. I think you're pretty set on a high-end RB2, mid RB2, maybe a low RB1 some weeks.
Yeah, the offense looked good. So, I mean, I guess the goal line back on a good offense, you can't complain too much.
No.
Yeah, I like that. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm in on Javonte.
Yeah,
15
Javonte
for
Williams,
54. 2 touchdowns. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I got something we could talk about.
Let's talk about it.
What week's Mike McDaniel getting fired?
Oh, that's a fun question. That's a fun one.
So I feel like we talk about this every week.
Well, this week they play the Patriots.
They do, and they're going to lose.
They're going to lose to the Patriots.
The Patriots are actually underdogs in this game.
Jesus.
By 1.5 points.
That's insane. That makes no sense.
Nuke the Patriots.
Yeah, that's absurd. And then I believe the week after they play the Bills.
Oh, week 4, Mike McDaniel's gone.
And then they play the Jets. And then they play the Ravens.
5, maybe 0-6.
Yeah, wait. I want to look at it exactly so we can really determine. I'll tell you right now. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, you look at that real quick. But barring an insane turnaround, the upcoming weeks, Mike McDaniel should be gone at halftime. 0 points for an offensive-minded head coach, a guru. That's unacceptable. They didn't score until like the late fourth quarter and some garbage time. They scored 8 points. It just didn't look good at all. I mean, the offense in the first half, 14 rushing yards, 2 turnovers, 29 passing yards. They let up 3 sacks.
But the thing is, it's as much Mike McDaniel's fault as it is Tua's fault.
Yeah.
Tua is such a we want to call him the system quarterback who's so like perfect, and that's what his whole game is, you know, it's being perfect. He's never been perfect in his entire career in the NFL.
System quarterback, but he can't run the system.
No, he can't run the system. So if you can't run the system and you're a system quarterback, what the fuck are we doing?
What are you?
What are you? You're
What
nothing.
are you?
He looks a little fat too. I'm gonna be honest. He looks a little fat. He's got a little gut on him.
He had his best season when he was fat. In
I don't
2023,
care.
though, he had his best season.
He's not mobile. He goes to his first read, and then immediately he fucking turns into like mush. He can't do
Literally
anything.
mush.
And falls down. It's crazy. He can't do it. It's irritating. I hate watching it. And Mike McDaniel's fucking sitting over there like a little pussy. Fucking, he's doing nothing. He's just strutting up and down the sideline in his little fucking Louis Vuitton shoes.
Did you see Tua's comment? Like, so that a reporter asked him like why when he turns the ball over, the turnovers come in bunches, and he was like, "Well, man, I wouldn't say I turn them over in bunches." That's a wild comment.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. Like maybe if Mike McDaniel's like nerdy ass, quirky ass comments got them points, and the offense would be good, but they don't.
There's no respect. There's no fucking respect on the Miami Dolphins. There's no fucking respect. Nobody respects the coach. Nobody respects Tua. Nobody respects anybody. You got Tyreek Hill over here fucking strutting his shit on the sideline. He doesn't give a fuck either. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
And Tyreek Hill's beating on his baby mama too.
God, man. God.
Brutal. Shout out
She
to
deserved
Von
that
H.
settlement, man.
Yeah, give her more.
Oh.
She deserves more.
Yeah. Give her the house. Oh, wait. They already did. Give her the Lambo. Oh, wait. They already did. $500K a month. You get that, too. God, what a great settlement. I wish I might marry Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dolphins piss me off. Good thing I'm not a Dolphins fan.
Let's move on.
Let me give you another question here. Are the Lions bad?
Close.
Or was that just a
Almost.
bad game?
Maybe both.
God, man, I don't know.
Bad game and they're bad.
Is it more the Packers just being that good?
I think they are pretty damn
I think
good.
the Packers are pretty damn
Yeah,
good. I
Michael
think the
Parsons
Packers
looked
are
really
a
good.
bit of a force in the NFC to be reckoned with. I'm kind of scared for them, actually. But no Ben Johnson, man. That's clearly an issue.
I mean, the God, what was his name? Thomas Morton?
John Morton?
John
Tom
Morton?
Morton?
John Morgan?
Saucy? Saucy?
It's John Morton.
John Morton. Okay,
John
right.
Morton.
It doesn't matter. He'll be gone by the end of the
Yeah,
season. So.
I mean, there was like some hope because I believe he was the pass game coordinator for Bo Nix's Broncos
yeah.
last year, and that was a decent offense. But it was just bad. It was
Yeah.
just really bad.
Yeah.
Jared Goff didn't look good. Monrod didn't do anything. Jambo didn't do anything. The only person that had a good game was Sam Laporta.
The offense doesn't have that creativity that it used to have with Ben Johnson.
But with the amount of people, like the guys they have, I feel like they shouldn't even really need that.
100%. Yes.
I mean,
yes,
why is it bad?
you're 100% right. I agree with you 100%. But we didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the answer. I'm not an offensive coordinator or anything like that. So
No, I'm
don't
shaking
know.
in my boots though. If I drafted Jahmyr Gibbs with the top 3 pick in fantasy football, I'm fucking scared, especially because I think David Montgomery outcarried him.
I believe he did.
Yeah, I'm
And he
pretty
didn't
sure
look good
David
either.
Montgomery outcarried him. I'm gonna look at it right now. I'll tell
Nobody
you.
looked good on that offense.
No, nobody. It was a pretty bad day for everyone. Yeah, David Montgomery, 11 carries to Jahmyr Gibbs, 9 for 19. God, man,
9
it's
for
not,
19.
not good, not good. And maybe that's just the Packers, maybe the Packers are in for a Super Bowl season.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take into account they also did lose their all-pro center, Frank
Yep.
Ragnow, to retirement. So, I mean, maybe they just got to learn
And they
to...
lost another offensive lineman. I can't think of who it was. You know who it was, Saucy?
It was Kevin Zeitler
Thank
with
you.
the Tennessee.
Yeah, Kevin Zeitler. Yeah, so maybe they just got to learn to live without those guys and see how it goes. But the Packers look good. I mean, Michael Parsons got a sack on a limited snap count. So, I mean...
Well, don't worry. They play the Bears next week.
Oh, boy.
So they'll at least be 1-1. You got a question for me?
Let's see. Do I have any more? I think...
I want you to ask me a silly question.
I have two more.
Ask me some silly questions.
I don't have any silly ones, but is Cam Ward the real deal? I think he looked good.
Dude, fuck Brian Callahan.
Dude, fuck the Titans receivers.
Yeah, man, the Titans are letting down Cam Ward in every possible way.
Call me crazy, Xavier Restrepo makes those plays.
Yeah, okay. I can get behind that. I can get with that, kinda, on a good day.
I love Xavier Restrepo.
Yeah, Miami legend.
But yeah, box score didn't look great. If you're box score watching, it looks bad. But
no.
if you watch,
But if you watch the actual game,
if you watch the game,
Watch
or,
all
or even
22.
or even just watch his throws, they all looked good. He's got like the Mahomian ability to not look like he's running very fast, but somehow make like 3 guys miss.
so nonchalant still.
Yeah.
The fact that nonchalantness was able to carry over from college to the NFL is just very, very impressive.
Yeah, and the receivers were so bad. They had Cam Ward's dad stressing in the stands. He took his hat off.
He
and
was
just-
he was hanging on the
Did he look like
hanging on the fucking pole.
He looked like Jimmy Butler in that one meme where he's like hanging over the podium. But yeah, Calvin Ridley. Oh, it's one thing. Alec Anayamore drops some balls, whatever. He's a rookie. Calvin Ridley should not be dropping.
No,
those
Calvin Ridley
balls.
shouldn't drop anything.
Calvin Ridley should be the safety valve. He should be getting everything in that offense. And
At what point? Like, let's say this same exact thing happens next week.
Yeah.
Happens the week after. Happens the
man.
entire season.
At what point do they trade for Tyreek Hill?
That's not where I was going with that. I was going more, at what point do we start blaming Brian Callahan?
Probably like if it happens 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
I think 3 weeks is a sweet spot for coaches this year.
Yep.
I think you're either gonna know what you got. I think you're. I mean,
That's
you're
every
gonna know
year.
I think you're gonna know what you got by 3
Yeah,
weeks
by
in.
week 3, if you don't know what you got by week 3, I mean, you're a confusing team.
Yeah, exactly.
Confuzzled. Yeah, Cam Ward was good though.
I like. They got a bright future in Tennessee.
Hopefully they can figure some shit out around him. That's really what they need to do.
Did him no favors.
No, not a single one. I have a bunch more questions for you, some smaller ones, but my last big one. Should the Giants bench Russell Wilson for Jackson Dart?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Because I mean, what you want from Russell Wilson is to raise your floor. You don't want him to make mistakes. You want him to just be good enough. Let your defense play good. He wasn't good enough. He was not good at all. So you got to see what you got in Jackson Dart. I think it's pretty simple.
If Russell Wilson is going to be your leading rusher, and he's not going to be able to get the ball to your receivers, and we know that the offensive line's not going to be good, what's the point? What's the point of keeping him out there? You know, you might as well. I hate Jackson Dart. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows I'm the biggest Jackson Dart hater there is out there. And even me, through all the hate, I can look through it and say, we should be starting Jackson Dart right now instead of Russell Wilson. It's not even a question.
Yeah, because you just want to see what you have.
It gives you a higher ceiling.
It gives you a higher ceiling, and shit, it may raise your floor. You
It
don't
might.
know
It
until you
might.
start him.
Russell Wilson didn't show us anything out there that remotely was special.
Oh shit! I just looked at his. Do you know his completions to attempts?
What was it?
He attempted 37 passes and completed 17 of them.
Yeah, like if you're gonna do that, Jackson Dart can do that.
Jackson Dart could. Yeah, he's a check down guy.
Yeah,
He could
Jackson
take it on.
Dart can 100% give you 17 for 37. And if you're gonna, how many times did he carry the ball? 9 times.
8 times for 44 yards.
If you're gonna let Russell Wilson do that, you might as well put your big white quarterback that you drafted.
Okay. Yeah.
You might as well put him out there and let him do it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, throw Jameis in there.
Do anything. I mean, Russell Wilson is not the answer, and the fact that they're going into week 2 and doing it again is, you know, if they don't bench him after week 2 and he puts up a similar performance like that, something's wrong. Brian Dable's trying to get fired.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. With you.
Give me Jackson
that.
Dart. I hate him, but
Give me
him.
Jay Deasy.
Yeah.
This wasn't one of my questions, but I just realized Deebo Samuel had 10 targets. Ooh, that's pretty nice.
But like,
Terry McLaurin only had 4.
but like, is that? So I was gonna write that in one of my questions. Is like Deebo Samuel actually like the number 1 target for the Commanders, or is it just because Terry McLaurin wasn't there for training camp and Deebo Samuel got so much time to work with Jaden Daniels in that offense?
Both can be true. He might be the one because he got all that time to work with Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, but do you think that
Is it
that's
gonna,
not the question?
stick? Is
The
it gonna
question is,
stick?
yeah.
I mean, when you take into account the fact that he also can carry the ball, he may end up getting more touches per game than
That's how he got his
Terry
touchdown.
McLaurin. Exactly. So, it's good to know. He'll at least be worth a damn.
Yeah, he definitely will be worth a damn. That's for sure. He looked fantastic. He looked great carrying the ball. Looked like old Debo.
I got one last final question. The Bengals ever going to start a season good?
No.
Every single season we see the Bengals just suck at the beginning of the year. And usually it's because Joe Burrow has some bullshit going on in the preseason,
Yep,
offseason,
some
all
injury,
that.
some
Injury, or he's
bullshit.
got
Yeah,
a
getting
COVID
robbed,
or
getting his
something
house
weird.
robbed or
Yeah.
something.
He had a real preseason, and he played in the preseason games. They still suck. The offense is still bad against. Miles Garrett sacked Burrow on like 3 straight plays.
The Browns defense is good. The Browns defense is one of the better
but it's
defenses.
not good enough to hold the Bengals to what do they have? 17 points.
Yeah, it was 17. They won.
They did win. They should
won.
have. They should have lost
They
that
should
game.
not have won. They should not have
lost
won.
that
Yeah.
game.
But they did,
But
and that's better than usual.
it is better than usual. But usually they lose these games or they score 17
100%.
points because their defense is bad.
Yep.
But, I mean, when your defense is playing against Joe Flacco throwing the ball, Harold Fan and a bunch.
Joe Flacco had a better game than Joe Burrow.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. Joe Burrow.
Joe
looked
Burrow
like,
threw for what? 114 passing yards? One
you
passing
know,
touchdown. It was a terrible
I can tell
day.
you.
It was really awful.
I could tell you right now what he threw for.
Not very many.
I know that.
Not very many. Less
Chase
than-
Brown had a decent day.
Yeah.
Joe
It's a
Burrow
tough
threw
defense.
for 113 and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that's a bad. That's ugh.
Leading
God.
receiver was T. Higgins with 3 receptions for 33 yards.
They won. That's all that matters.
They don't win this game against like 90% of the teams, though.
It doesn't matter. That's
If you want them to be a contender like people think they are, they need to score more against the Browns.
I don't think
and
they're
win by
contender.
more.
I don't think they're a contender.
Well, okay, whatever. But you know what I mean.
Do you think the Bengals are a contender?
No.
Does
I'm
anybody
sorry.
out there still think the Bengals are going to be a team that makes the playoffs and win a Super Bowl?
Fools.
No, I don't think people still think that.
Oh, I actually kind of lied about Chase Brown. He had 21 carries for 43 yards.
Yeah, that's
One
what I was
touchdown.
saying. He didn't
got
have a
in the
good
end
day.
zone.
I was trying to figure out what you were saying there.
He got in the end zone.
He caught some passes, I believe.
He caught
Pass?
3 passes.
Okay, see?
Oh wait, no, he had 3 targets for 2 receptions.
Yeah, well, that's not a terrible day. You don't mind that for
Yeah,
fantasy. The touchdown saved him.
Dylan Sampson would have been the leading receiver on the Bengals.
Yeah, bad day for the Bengals. There'll be better days ahead. I'm not worried about it. The offense will. They take a second. They eventually figure it out.
I guess.
Let me see. Do I have one more question for you? I was going to ask you if we think the Dolphins are going to get the first overall pick in the draft.
No, because they'll fuck around and win like 6 games.
Yep.
And then get the 10th pick or something.
Yep, they'll do something stupid and get 6-7 wins, and yeah, they're not going to get the first overall pick, sadly.
Only I can dream.
And then I said, Lenore Sellers, question mark?
Yeah, you got to get on the Nuss bus.
That would be nice, but no.
I like Lenore's.
Yeah.
Lenore's better.
Caleb Downs?
Yeah, let's draft a safety with the first pick.
I think that's all the questions I got.
That's all I got.
Those are all of our questions. I want to know what you think about our questions. I want to know your opinion. I want to know if you think Jackson Dart should start over Russell Wilson. We want to know if you think Aaron Rodgers is good again. We want to know if you think
Cam Ward's the GOAT.
Yeah, we want to know your opinion. Drop it down in the comments. Let us know what you're thinking. Also, like and subscribe while you're at it. And that's all we got for today.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Not a Football Show. My name is Tico from the Tico Fantasy Show. This is my pal. And you are watching the Not a Football Show. It's not scoring touchdowns.
We love the Tico Fantasy Show.